Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everybody, and welcome so much from the bottom of my heart with the angels as we started a new show called The Angel Walk-In and Team of Angels in July. New show, new chapter, new beginnings. With the summer months coming in, that's what I mean by new show. Show's been airing for a long time. We're just creating a new earth on this particular show where we get to celebrate the universal love and have inspired angel messages. I could see, feel, and hear the angels and the ascended masters, and I provide these messages directly from them without any human filters. I become a conduit for their pure, loving energy, living in the light of their beautiful love that my family. The show is for those who have a loving heart, and we get to meditate to connect to the universe of love, share inspirational articles, messages to expand into greater loving vibrations, and we periodically have guests. And so we're going to also take callers, as you know, for those that are regulars. After the show, I, for the first 3 callers, do a one question by donation. Directly following the show for the first 3 callers. And I'll give you the website so you may want to get something to write with. I want to thank those who have given generously from their heart love donations to keep the show going. And also, as I mentioned, you can have a one question based on the question you have following the show as well for the first 3 callers who donate. And you would donate at the following website, ANGEL Rose, ROSE, love, LOVE, .wix.com/love. And you can either scroll down and make your donation there, or you can click on the Talks and Fairs tab and donate there. Again, it's angelroselove.wix.com/love. And so off the air, you can also book private sessions, and the benefit to doing it off the air on your own time, your own schedule, based on what I have available, and the number of minutes you want to book as well. You can also purchase authored products that I created, an online series from your spiritual journey to divine love, and many other things, events, classes, etc. To learn more, you can go again to the website angelroselove.wix.com/love. A little bit about myself. As you know, I'm an angel messenger where I can see, feel, and hear angels, an angel love coach, certified hypnotist, an author, minister of love, and also do meditation classes as well as energy love frequency sessions. And all of this is to help those that are really ready on their spiritual journey to attract the magnificence of what the universe has to offer on their own beautiful journey. So if you're new here as well as regulars, I want to thank you with my heart for joining us. You can listen to this show and re-listen to any of the archive shows by going to the Angel Walk-In and Team of Angels on Blog Talk, iHeart, Player FM, Spotify, Google Play, and iTunes. The number to call for the angel messages on the air is 619-924-0843. Our next show is going to be on July 23rd, which is a Thursday, same time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and same platform. So you can tune in and have an amazing experience with the angels and just keep joining us for this phenomenal connection. So before we take the callers, I always like to do a meditation. The meditation helps to expand the vibration and also welcome the angels on the air to help provide answers to the questions that you have. So if you can take some deep breaths and just allow yourself to get centered in. And just notice where your breath is. Is it on the upper part of the body? On the lower part of the body? Where is it? And as you take another deep breath, hold it for a moment, and then take another deep breath, and then fully let it out of your mouth, and do that 3 times. And each time you do that, your intention is to bring your breath further down, to allow your body to relax, the mind to become quiet with greater gaps of silence, and also the heart to open up for the angel messages, and also to love you, which is very important to do as well. And so after the 3rd time, if you want to do it a couple more times, please feel free to do that. But after you've done that, then just regular breathing in and out, and just allow yourself to really feel the beauty of the universe, the magnificent beauty of the universe. Some call God, some call Christ, whichever is most appropriate for you. And as you're relaxing your feet, allowing your feet to just gently bring you to a relaxed state. And you're going to notice your body's relaxing, the mind is having greater gaps of silence, and the heart is opening up to the beauty of this divine love. As your ankles and calves relax. Knees and thighs relax. The lower back, the pelvic area, and the lower stomach relaxes. Taking another deep, deep, deep breath and fully letting it out. As the stomach and the middle part of the back relaxes. The whole entire heart area, front and back, left and right, top and bottom, relaxes. And imagine your heart as a flower just blooming open with the magnificence of this universal love. As the shoulders drop down, relaxing, collarbone, upper part of the back, the whole entire neck area relaxing. Arms relaxing. Elbows and forearms relaxing. Wrist, hands, and fingers relaxing. And the whole entire head area, front and back, left and right, top and bottom, relaxing. Imagining in between your eyebrows is what I call your third eye, where your spirit world lives. Imagine that opening up to the divine guides that you have in your life. And as you're continuing to breathe all the way down, allow the music to bring you to a greater place of nurturing love, nurturing peace and joy. You can focus on your heart, like the flower, or your breath, or a combination of both. Another presenter. Ongoing virus diagnosis. And allow yourself to take another deep, deep breath. Slowly feeling your feet where they're resting. Feeling your hands where they're resting. And just noticing as you breathe deeply down, your body becoming so at peace and playful and joyful and nurturing and loving inside. Feeling the beautiful inner love inside your heart. Feeling the breath going in and out. Feeling the gaps or noticing the gaps of silence. As you slowly come into the room, becoming aware with your eyes closed of the surroundings in the room. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and just for a moment becoming aware of that sense of peacefulness and joyfulness inside. just allowing yourself to really becoming aware. And sometimes people call in and sometimes they like to listen. So all is well. If you choose to call in for their questions, the number is 619-924-0843, 619-924-0843. If you're interested in having the follow-up or having your question answered off the air versus on the air directly following the show, it's one question. I go a little bit more in depth either on the air or off the air, and it's by donation. Again, the website for that is Angel, ANGELROSELOVE .wix.com/love. Scroll down, or you can click on the Talks and Fairs tab and donate there. And notice the new people just signed in, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being part of this beautiful show. So if we can just kind of stay in our centeredness with this divine love, we have some beautiful retrogrades. Some people don't like them, but I always feel like they're helpful in many ways, even though the process sometimes cannot be as most enjoyable if we allow ourselves to embrace that uncomfortableness. We get to the gift a lot sooner, the epiphanies and the awakened awareness of what is being shown in the sense of our own inner awakened spiritual journey. So we have a Saturn still in retrograde. We have Mercury went into retrograde, and that will be complete around the 11th. And we have Jupiter in retrograde, and I believe Pluto and Neptune went into retrograde. And all of that is a combination of really getting us to move into our spiritual journey, to create inner freedom with that of which is constraining us, and to really become very motivated in the areas that we would like to have accomplished, to stand in our power, rather than to become meek around it. Now, when I say to stand in our power and to become motivated, it doesn't mean to become ego controlling. I'm hearing the angels tell me to tell you. It's about standing in our power, in our vision, and what it is we're feeling pulled to follow through on, and to listen each step of the way versus focusing on the outcome of what we think we're supposed to get, but rather focusing on the process towards the desire and allowing, almost like you're allowing the universe to steer your car for you rather than you controlling how and where and when and what the car is supposed to do, the car being yourself. So you're opening up your heart to allowing the flow of guidance to come through with each action step that you take. And what ends up happening if you do this is you end up attracting and creating in greater vibrational levels beyond anything that the ego can ever imagine, because it becomes more of a playground rather than a struggle towards the desires. And a lot of times the universe has lessons in between it all, and things come together in a manner that is least expected. And so it becomes very much a flow, in almost like you're on a boat flowing in the river. And instead of steering the boat and going up the river, you're flowing in the boat and allowing the universe to be your oars. And so you're still taking action. You're still doing what's necessary. It's just the flow and the guidance and the allowing from lessons to clarity to fruitions are all coming together on divine order rather than ego times order. So in many ways, if we can remember this, there's no such thing as time on the ethereal plane. It can be an instant or it could feel forever based on your own divine lessons, based on divine timing, and based on other criteria. And it can happen in a manner that's magically anticipated and wonderfully blessed. And so as we trust all of this and we allow the process of it all, it definitely becomes so much more enjoyable, because we're going through the flowing of the process rather than the controlling of the process. It's the control that makes the struggle greater. It's the control that makes the duality. It's the control that pushes and sometimes delays. It's the control of the ego that creates the disconnection. And now it's not about judging the ego, because that's what it came as a program. It just follows through on default what it feels or thinks it's supposed to do. So obviously the ego is important, otherwise you wouldn't be on the planet. But it's not about allowing it to run your life, dictate your life. You're not your thoughts, you're not your emotions, and you're not your body. You experience thoughts, you experience emotions, you experience sensations. And so with all of that being said, you get to experience the beauty of the wisdom of the universe's love. And with that all being said, it becomes the most magical thing, the most magical journey, the most magical experience that you can ever imagine. Because the universe's vibration doesn't know of any limitations, doesn't know of any fears or insecurities, doesn't know of any self-doubt. All it knows is abundance, peace, health, love, and joy, omnipresence, omnipotence, bliss. So it knows all of these vibrations and more, these higher vibrations. And that's what makes it the most beautiful experience that one could ever imagine. When we trust the flow, we listen for the guidance. And sometimes the guidance doesn't come right away, because either it's requiring some patience, some lessons, or just an experience that one is going through in order to get to where your journeying is all about. And sometimes it's about you being in the presence of another and offering some support in that process. So everything is always in the flow of the moment. Remember, there is no past, but the wisdom stays in the present moment. And there is no future, because every day is a tomorrow's day, which tomorrow's day brings you to today. So the future is what you are open to experiencing based on the moments to moments of life. And the wiser you become, sometimes those desires of what you would want to experience in the future shifts and changes, sometimes subtly and sometimes dramatically. And that's why it's so important to live in the moment with the process of allowing the journey to take you moment to moment, rather than focusing on outcomes and outcomes and outcomes, where the ego can sometimes get into its control mode and try to force it or make it happen. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes just to process this channeled message from the angels, and allow yourself to just be with that, and to take some notes, and then I'll come back in a couple of minutes. Play some music while you're doing that. Okay, so that message, for those that just tuned in, you can listen to that angel channeled message on Blog Talk or iTunes, or iHeart, or Player FM, and see what that beautiful message was. It was quite an extraordinary message of flowing with the universe's vibration and enjoying the ride of it all. And so we're going to take callers again for the first 3 callers following the show. After, if you want to go into further depth with your questions, you could go to angelroselove.wix.com/love. Make your donation either to support the show and also if you want to have more information about that question that you asked on the air, and give you an opportunity to go into further depth. I do that directly following the show, only for the first 3 callers. And I checked while we were in the silence, and we have 1 spot left. So if you're interested in doing that, I jump right on the wagon. The phone number again, with the remaining time, I'll see how many callers I can take, is 619-924-0843. And I know that we've had some earlier ones, so we're going to just start off with taking the first caller. And I'm going to go in random order this time and just kind of play with it based on who I haven't, just kind of do random caller based on what the angels are asking me to share. Yeah, I just got this message. It said that was my fault. I clicked on 5 p.m., 2 p.m., my mistake. So I didn't notice it until today. I'm so sorry. So 203, we're going to take your call. Can you hear me?
Oh, hi. Hi. Thanks so much.
So sorry. Yeah, I said 2 hours. I'm like, what? Oh, so it happens. It's all love. We just got to go with the flow, and I'm grateful. That could be one of the reasons why it was quiet in the phone calls and so forth. So anyway, what's your name?
My name's Pat.
Okay, and what's your question, Pat? I
Well,
can barely hear you. Are you there? Oh, well, Pat, we lost you. Okay, sometimes the phones disconnect. If you're using a computer cell phone, you probably want to move into another room and then be able to call in. We have only a couple of minutes left. So with that being said, and my apologies for having a 2 o'clock time instead of 12:30 time. And so we'll just go into the flow of the last 2 minutes, just kind of bringing our body into a beautiful place. And I will see you on the next time with the, we only have a minute left. So I apologize, callers. If you're interested, I believe we just got all the callers. I'm just checking. Yep, we got all the callers booked for the angel messages. So I will definitely have to close it off and say I will see you on the next show. And for those that are interested, you can also tune in and get products and online series and all that fun stuff. So we only have 90 seconds left. Much love to you.